Well, hello everyone and welcome to another Ian Jelf guided tour as we're more and more restricted on where we can go. Today we're keeping things really local by going for a look around our downstairs toilet. Thought you might particularly enjoy this. It's not quite as exotic as one of those Japanese ones that does everything, but we do have some nice art. We have, for example, this to remind us of many happy times in the beautiful southern city of Melbourne in Australia. And of course, for our Somerset memories, we've got quite a number of those. We have a series of photos. We bought those at a place out on the Somerset Levels. They were done by a local photographer. Moving over to the other wall, we really stick to our theme in here of railway posters. One attracting us to, well, everything really in the west of England, from Bath, the Georgian city, through to Wells at the bottom. Exhausting us all to go there by train. The only thing is you can't actually get to Wells by train anymore, which is rather a pity. We've got a series of others up at the top for my ever-loved collection of North Somerset coastal resorts, Weston, Clevedon and Burnham-on-Sea. Not everything is from around that area though. I acquired this a few years ago at the Craft Market in Birmingham. It's a piece by a local artist called There's Nothing New Under the Sun, showing one of Birmingham's old four-wheeler open balcony trams right alongside what then was one of the brand new CAF Spanish metro trams running down Corporation Street. They've now been repainted blue, but it is true actually, there is nothing new under the sun. Memory from Louise of the North Yorkshire Moors Railway, and this selection, if my friend and colleague Simon is seeing this video, you'll remember that he was part of a group. He was my coach driver when I was celebrating my 50th birthday, and he and clients had a whip round and they bought me a number of things actually, but this was a series of photographs and paintings of Tenby in West Wales, which is one of the places that we'd been working. Again, there's no shortage of memories of Weston here. And in a generic term, another Louise job here. We've got a reminder that once upon a time you had to pay to take your dog by rail. Over to Wales, again, more railway posters. From the bottom, from Carnarvon, the lovely North Wales resort of Llandudno, and a Snowdon picture there. And back into the Midlands, if we can get out of the way, get my reflection out of the way, with Worcester, Shrewsbury, or Shrewsbury if you prefer. I tend to say Shrewsbury, but whatever you say is wrong. And the home of my ancestors, the Malvern Hills, lovely part of Worcestershire. One of the first of these posters that we got when we started coming up with a theme for in here was from the Tyneside resort of Tynemouth. It still looks pretty much like that, although you don't get many people there, as I recall, in that sort of garb. But we had a lovely morning walk from Whitley Bay through Cullercoats to Tynemouth once, and we bought that at the Quayside in Newcastle at a craft market to remind us. London, always getting in a bit of a look, of course. And then Lake District, somewhere we were meant to be going to in a week's time. That's not going to happen now. And finally, you can tell a lot, I think, from what people keep as toilet reading matter. And here I've got a selection of 1950s and 60s Midland Red bus timetables. I've got documentary books on prefabs and Art Deco, a Cornwall bus timetable, and a history of Birmingham's Symphony Hall. Different sort of bathroom, eh? Thanks now. Tune in for the next really strange tour with Ian Jelf Guided Tours, which I hope is keeping you all entertained as we all go through these rather difficult times.